When I tell y'all all of our resources went on these illegal migrants, man. And they not telling y'all. God damn it. Let's get into this video right here. All of our resources went to these illegal migrants. God damn it.
Over 100 students in a district outside of Boston will have to find a new way to get to school in September. They won't have bus service due to a shortage. This comes as the state started paying for buses for migrant students whose families recently moved into their community. So joining us now is Ashley Francois, a mom of 3 from that school district. Ashley, this is quite the story, and it's one that impacts you personally, I understand. You have, Is it 3 children, and all of whom now have to figure out a way to get to school?
1 out of my 3 children have a bus for the school year because she's in elementary. The other 2 are middle school and high school, and that's where they stop buses for these kids.
I see one of them right there. I see one of the kids right there. That's make your way in. It's fine. And I understand, but not only do you have to figure this out for 2 kids, let's just talk about your personal situation a little bit. I know that all of your kids are on IEPs. You live 3 miles from the school, and you yourself don't have the capability of driving them to school.
So I've had quite a fun experience here in Stoughton. 3 years ago, the Stoughton police suspended my license indefinitely for medical threat. And upon that, I had many issues getting my kids to school. So as of February of 23, the school system actually filed educational neglect on me. One of my children on the IEP has school refusal, and that's one of the kids not allowed on the bus or taken off the bus. So they just basically fed right into exactly what this child wanted, and that's not to be at school. So now you've made it absolutely impossible for me to get him there to access the curriculum, access the services that you are specializing for him. So if he's not getting to school to get these services, then the kids aren't going to be able to access any type of curriculum from the Stoughton Public Schools if there's no way to get them there.
And I think you may have said this, but you have some medical issues that's kept you from maintaining a license. So you're really in a situation here. You need the buses. And this is coming as this is happening at the same time in Massachusetts. Your migrant population over the last 4 years has grown exponentially since 2021, 355,000 living in Massachusetts, 50,000 new arrivals, 10,000 children. Again, these are all migrant children. And from what I understand as well, that actually there's bus service set up for these illegal immigrants. So you're losing bus service, they're gaining bus service?
Yep, and Stoughton says
Same thing that was happening in
government
Philadelphia
agencies
with
paying
SEPTA,
for these
but they
extra
came
buses
with a
for the
budget for 2
outside
years,
families.
put a Band-Aid on it.
How does that make you feel?
Instead of fixing the problem.
I kind of feel torn at this because, one, and I'm going based on my knowledge off of the IEP services, children on IEPs are receiving state and federal funding to receive these services outside of already a budget given to the students
thanks to the
in the
Democratic
school.
Party.
Along with that, Stoughton Public Schools has made it a priority to have parents sign health insurance waivers for them now to go and get funding from their health insurance. They're getting 3 different funding for children specialized on IEPs. Why can't they get a bus? And on top of that, children on IEPs, if a child already, regular student, no IEP, gets a bus slot, a child with an IEP, if they do not qualify for specialized transportation, automatically get a bus on that slot, on that bus as well. So I was that parent that would be going into schools advocating for parents to get their children's services. I was here in Stoughton doing that for my 3 kids. And I just don't understand.
Last question, what are you going to do?
I'm probably going to keep them home.
Because
it narrows it down to the fact that if I can't work, I can't drive. So that means my income is an extremely budgeted income. And there's 4 of us. So am I supposed to pay between 4 to 6 Ubers a day for the entirety of the school year to get my children to school and then question how I'm going to pay for my home, the electricity, the food they need to eat,
American
the clothes?
people are suffering behind these illegal migrants, man. That the Democrats
probably
gave
2
all of our
pages
resources
list of
to.
school supplies for each grade. It's not just a Stoughton Public School standardized list. Students need this. Each grade had specific things they need.
And this, while resources are going to, a finite number of resources, they can only go so many places, and resources going to illegal immigrants that could be going to people in need like yourself. By the way, the Stoughton superintendent did give us this statement. He said, when we complete the process for no-fee busing, we received 162 more requests this year. We could not have anticipated such an increase. To that end, we provide busing as of Friday for all K through 6 students within our policy.
Looking out
that
for these
addresses your
illegal
elementary school
migrants,
student,
man.
Ashley. We are addressing this issue this coming week. Should be close to getting 100% getting transportation. We'll know more after Tuesday. So we wish you the best of luck on Tuesday or what comes after. Hopefully it isn't that you have to keep them home and you get them to school. Thank you, Ashley.
Thanks to these motherfuckers right here. They got our country all fucked up, especially this Indian bitch that was supposed to have been them fucking borders are. Let all those illegal migrants come over here. And then not only that, gave them all of our resources. This administration was the worst administration in American history with a black Indian bitch as a VP.